So let's work our way through around the tower and see if we can, or the base, and see if there's some kind of opening into the interior.
Yes, you do
Let's
find
not
a.
forget, Pixie, that we may find that it goes that way instead of that way. Just
Okay, you do find a door, and this is rotten. How is it even standing here? Door, covered with slime.
Ooh.
So,
isn't that what we want? That's just what we were seeking. So let's go ahead and take a look around with the lantern first, looking up on the whatever remains of the wall above the door to make sure that the humanoid who's head down clinging to it isn't going to jump on us, is my guess. But no, if there's no such being, then no mutant spiders or anything like that. Let's go ahead. So
all right.
Pixie, if you could hold the lantern, your reverence. I'm not quite sure how you tell your, a living god to hold your lantern for you, but I look at it, look at you, and kind of, well, if it's okay with you to hold it, sort of thing.
And Pixie probably says, "Oh, well, I do often think of myself as the bringer of light." So it kind of comes in with some.
Should have been holding this all along. Right? What am I doing holding this thing? All right, so I'm going to I'm going to break in the slimy door so that we can enter.
Okay, so you're gonna use the spear and just knock it.
Yeah.
Okay, the door comes down really easy, just like it just crumbles. Yeah. And so Pixie, you got the lantern and you kind of put it into the doorway, and you see a coiled, large, colorful snake.
All right.
And it's resting. It's resting. Not anymore. You see the tongue start flickering. And this is big. Mm-hmm. It raises up. And inquisitively, you might say. And the coils start uncoiling. And here it comes. So we should maybe roll initiative at this point.
Walk us through. I've got the spear at the moment. And
which is good.
Tell us where we're at.
Okay, an initiative roll is going to be a roll, D20 roll plus your
plus combat ability plus combat reaction. If
combat reaction plus the one.
Okay, so excellent. I have rolled an 11.
11. Okay.
That's with the bonuses.
I rolled quite high. I rolled an 18. That's with my bonuses.
Wow. 18. That's awesome. And the snake. I just rolled a 20 for the snake. So, and that's without the combat reaction. So that's
well,
that was a great roll, Pixie.
It's there, and it's that we just discovered whether it was surprised or not. The answer is not. Okay, good enough.
Let's see. That is a 23 for the snake. Okay, so the next step for the combat would be we're going to make a. Okay, this snake is going to attack Pixie first because Pixie is the most tantalizing, delicious looking. So now, the combat comparison. What is Robbie? What is your what is Pixie's combat reaction?
+1. My skill with dueling combat is level 1.
So it's going to be +2. And the snake is going to be plus. Sorry, we're kind of dredging through this kind of slowly. I apologize.
No, that's okay. I think at our level of we are pretty low. I mean, we're starting characters, so we basically just have a single attack phase each.
That's even the snake. Okay. I picked that.
Well, that makes reason. Life a little easier. We're not, no bravura flourishes of multiple attacks, so that makes life easier anyway. Says characters with fewer attack phases can use their attacks during any of the attack turns. So we've got our attack turn 1, 2, 3, and so basically for all of us, I guess we just treat it as one turn per combat turn, one attack turn per combat turn, and just do that because we don't have any others to strategize among. So
that's perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to roll the attack for the snake versus Pixie, which is going to give it a +4.
And my armor is 7 with my dueling vest.
That's fine. I just rolled a 2, so the snake is still waking up. It went through all the uncoiling and this dramatic display, and then it completely feeds out with a horrible attack, misses. So, Pixie, how do you want to respond to that?
I think I might want to try to cast a spell.
Okay.
I have haste.
Oh yeah.
And I might try to cast the haste on Hama. There are 2 different types of haste that I can cast, but one of them says those affected by the spell gain 2 combat turns worth of attacks for every 1 combat turn of a normal PC. Right? So if it goes off successfully, and I'm thinking about maybe since my initiative is higher, if I could get that off and it's successful, it would give Hana 2 attacks.
I think it would. That's what haste says, that you gain all those abilities. So right. That's a really good choice there. Very good idea.
I'm all for it.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say there's no willpower roll involved.
Yeah, so I need to kind of get my we have to figure this out. It's I
think you have to spend some willpower or something, right?
There's a 2 drain on it. Right. So I'll have that 2 drain. It's a -7 casting. Here we go. So I'm going to roll my d20. And I have my channeling component as well, which I forget. Did you say I get a +5 with my?
With that, yeah.
Mercurized.
That seems like really. Come on, man. All right, go ahead. Never mind. Just a peanut gallery. Carry on.
I don't think this is going to go off particularly well.
Oh no!
It ends up being a a 7, which is a reversal. That's what it says.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, let's get this. There's a lot of little different things that can happen. It's hard to be prepared for them.
That's all right. Learning curve. We're doing all right.
Okay, reversal.
Yeah, it indicates that the desired effect appears, but the character has no control over the channeled energy. And so you randomly determine range, area, duration, and selected targets.
Oh man, you might haste the snake.
Yeah, but it's random, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, right.
It could be me as well, I suppose,
True.
right? I mean, I guess,
You got,
yeah.
yeah, one out of. I guess it's got to be 1 to 3.
Okay, let's see. What we'll do, we've got 3 individuals in the combat, and I want to say that there could be potentially someone else. So I'm going to roll. I'm going to assign each of you. I'm going to roll a d4. Let's see. Hanu, you're number 1. Pixie, you're number 2. Snake is number 3, and X is number 4. I got a 2. So Pixie,
Better than
you
the
got
snake.
hasted.
All right. All right.
Yes.
Well, all right. Well, I wish I was fast, but it's going to be you. It could be worse. So I guess the question is, it seems to me like the Darkurthe Master should decide which of the variables are the most important and treat those randomly. And in our case, it was who it was cast upon, correct? I mean, that's the most important thing. So, like, range is kind of irrelevant.
Right, because it's right here.
Exactly. And then, but who it gets cast on, that was really important. So, if anything goes out of control, that would be it. Whether you want to include duration or not as a variable is kind of up to you. I mean, maybe it's just irrelevant.
Since it was a reversal, I would like to rule that it's D4 rounds.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Yeah.
If you roll D4,
yeah.
Right.
You want me to roll that?
Yeah, roll.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4.
No.
Perfect.
Better than 4 rounds on the snake, anyway.
Right. Cool. That could have been really bad.
All right. Well, I figure of course, like, I encourage Pixie in having cast the spell in whatever way that she obviously wanted to cast it. Her judgment is sound. I'm wondering how long it's going to be before my enthusiastic faith is going to be annoying.
That's funny.
But so I don't mean to push you, but is it my go yet?
That's actually what I was just trying to check up on, since he cast a spell, or Pixie cast a spell just now. Think that's this action for this round. Correct. So Ron, go ahead and roll.
All right. Well, I think it's pretty straightforward. I am going to be attacking the snake.